Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth1204 for another episode of Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, brought to you by MuchGames.ca. In the last episode, started the game, Estelle Bright over here, the girl on the left, and her dad found this boy, Joshua, in just somewhere, and then time passed and we went, and now we're kind of getting training on our last day to become something known as a bracer, which is kind of like a investigator fighter mercenary guild. I don't know. And we're learning about orbs! So that's where we are. Here is where you'll learn how to use an Orbital Factory services. At an Orbital Factory, that's the stupidest... I hate that name so much. I can't take it seriously. At an Orbital Factory, you can modify your orbments and synthesize support cords in order to use orbital arts. Arts have a wide range of effects and if mastered can be extremely helpful. The bracer business is a pretty risky occupation, so the guild has had a long-standing relationship with these orbital factories. Anyway, this is about as much as I can explain. I'll leave the technical details to the expert. So, Mr. Melders, if you wouldn't mind taking over from here. No problem, leave everything to me. So what is it you'd like to know about? Okay, let's learn about orbs! Orbments are mechanical devices that exhibit an array of effects through the installation of various types of quartz. By definition, that means lights, airships. Okay, we know about this already. The orb ones okay. Battle orbments enhance the user's physical abilities, make it possible to use magic. There's a lot of text in this game. Each orbment is adjusted to match the owner's aptitude. Different for each owner. Simply put the shape of the fixed elemental slots and lines may connect. Okay. In order to install it, you have to have an open slot. By default, the central slot's open. Other slots must be open at an Orbital Factory, and it takes Sephiroth. EP, which is needed for magic, will also see a max increase according to the number of open slots. Okay. Orbital Arts. Excuse me. I started recording, and I was fine, and then as soon as I start recording, my nose is like, oh, you want to plug up? Great! Simply put, orbital arts are magic which can be discharged exclusively through battle orbments. In other words, a number of peculiar effects can be produced by the orbital energy. Since orbital arts can be a mouthful, they're almost just... Okay, thank you for just calling them arts. There's several types of arts. In order to be able to use them, they have to be synthesized. Orbments are also set up, and once a particular quartz is blah blah blah. Type of arts could be used to change it depending on the elemental value. Basically, if you want to use water arts, you have to install quartz with water. In reality, orbments are much more complex. Okay, quartz. Quartz are circuits made from Sephiroth. Sephiroth! Orbs of investment or effects raise their own abilities, make them use arts. If you're not able to harness it, rings do nothing unless worn. Okay. There's also fixed slots. Okay, you synthesize new quartz. Make sure that you're doing it. Make sure you make something you can actually equip. Okay, and Sephiroth. Sephiroth are fragments of septium, which are dropped by monsters. They're divided into 7 types: Earth, Water, Fire, Wind, Time, Space, Mirage, and Heart. Sephiroth can be exchanged for Mira. The Orbital Factory can be used to synthesize quartz to open orbment slots. Okay, cool. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not going to be reading this verbatim because, man, it's just, this is like, they're forcing us. I mean, it's not forcing because you can just skip everything, but it's just a lot of text and not very fun to read. Looks like Mr. Melders has answered all your questions. If there's nothing else, then let's have you both try and use the services here. You're going to need some Sephiroth. Thank you. With the amount, you should be able to synthesize a few quartz. Now, I want you to begin by first making an elemental quartz that will work with each of your particular orbments. In your case, Estelle, any element is okay, but for you, Joshua, it has to be time. Normally at a shop, you'd be able to exchange Sephiroth for Mira, but we're not going to do that this time. Upon approaching the counter, yeah, we can talk to him, modify our trade to use the factory services. Hello. Oh, good work. If you need to use Orbital Factory, give Freddy a holler over there. Let's modify trade. Let's make some quartz. That's fire, wind, time. Let's make an action. And we'll make an attack. I guess I'll make one of each. I don't have the mystic or whatever. I can't do anything. So I already have already open, And, yeah. Okay, how about you, Joshua? Okay, looks like you're able to synthesize one. I want you to increase the arts you can use. Install quartz into your orbment that you can use both, so that you can use both recovery and attack arts. Go to the orbment screen. There we go. I'm going to give you attack, so you can use Firebolt or something. And you can only put time in, so you get Clock Up and Soul Blur. So I guess Estella is our main character, because she can use anything. I'm assuming, anyway. Now install quartz into your orbment, so you can boost recovery and attack. Oh. Lacking that, you can synthesize it. Okay. So I guess I put the wrong one in. Can't put attack, defense, HP. I don't know. I assume it's not Airstrike and it's not Stonehammer, so Tear is a healing art, I guess? I guess it is, okay. Do you balance your arts out between each other like you've done here to make dealing with monsters much easier? Additionally, your bracer notebooks contain information about which quartz allows you to use whatever. If you'd like to use more powerful arts, check out the arts and quartz section in the notebook. There's a lot of text in this game. That's probably just a thing that happens. You can have one of you open a new slot. The more slots you have available, the broader range of choices you'll have. Since EP, which is consumed to have, why don't you use a Sephiroth to open a slot in each of your orbments? Go ahead. Thank you. Is there a difference? No. I can't really. Since your central slot is not limited to particular enemies, you're free to install anything. That concludes your training here at the Orbital Factory. Now it's time to move on to what you've both been waiting for, the qualification test. Pardon? Did you just say test? You can't honestly tell me you forgot about the test again, can you? Didn't I remind you just this morning? Now that you mentioned, I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines at the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracer Guild and humanity. Oh well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like now? I don't know if I'm ready for... How about a little less yapping and a little more walking? Oh. Joshua, help me! Mr. Meltis, Freddy, thank you for all your help. Don't mention it. Good luck with that test of yours. We'll be rooting for you. I'm gonna remember that you left me hydrated like this, Joshua! All your training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect you both to use what you've learned up to this point. Understood? What's wrong, Estelle? Shara? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be like a paper test or something? Did Cassius drop you on your head as a child or something? Did you just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and I even made you jot down what you read in your bracer notebooks, unless you forgot that too. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentioned searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet? What a relief. Oh, divine Hydros! I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon me such wonderful gifts as sewers. That's a quote. So what you're really saying is you thought it was a paper test? No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital Factory. I can really feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in the classroom are starting to feel like grand memories indeed. I'm really starting to wonder if we'll ever be able to graduate at all. Now, what's wrong with you? Do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how about the both of you try and look a little anxious? Just so you know, though, if you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I'll have in store for the both of you. We'll be fine. Just tell us what you want to do and let us loose. Ah, well, if you're so confident, then how about proving that you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyways, you both saw on the bulletin board the test will be a search conducted in Roland's sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of a chest which has been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewer is extremely simple, so you don't need to worry about getting lost either. However, there are real living, breathing monsters down there, so if you get careless and let your guard down, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this before I forget. Tear Bomb, yay! Monster Guide, yay! What's this book for? It's called a Monster Guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure out an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note of it in there. Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flow of information controls the tide of battle, right? That's exactly what I'm saying. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, Joshua. That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Shara. We'll put it to good use. Alrighty then, let's get pumped and knock out this test. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure we treat it as such. Wow, we're starting off the game with the obligatory sewer level. Okay, so we have an orbment open already. So let's, like maybe put something there. Like, attack! I like the music here. Wait a minute, Estelle. There appears to be a recovery point over there. We should use it if our HP or EP become low. Oh, neat. Orbit charging stays in recovery points. As recovery points, blah blah blah. To play. Okay. Sounds like a plan to me. I bet you, since this game is older, it's one of those games where if you get a game over, it just sends you to the title screen. So hopefully we find out how to save. Yeah, you can just save at any time! Monster! The heck is that? Monster's at 12 o'clock! It's 11:23. Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side. Got it! Monsters cannot be seen from far away. They'll become visible as you approach them. Conditions to start a battle change depending on how monsters engage. Advantageous if you hit from behind. And if they get you, it's disadvantageous. Okay. Excuse me. Hint. Battle order bar indicates who attacks first. Okay. Starts on the top and moves down. So we got attack, move, art. I have crap. What's move do? Oh, that's neat. I wonder why. Tag an enemy. You may also use it to move. If you're using a mouse and click an empty location, the highlighted area indicates the distance the character can move. Selecting a target in this area will move the character to attack. Enemies out of range. A thingy icon will appear in your cursor. Selecting an out of range target will move the character as close to it as possible, but no. Oh, okay. I see. So if you attack a character, if you attack an enemy that's out of your range, then you'll go there and then attack the next turn. What game am I thinking of that does that? It's like a tactics game. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of like Final Fantasy Tactics. Why don't I get 2 hits? I should get 2 hits because I'm using my knives. Wow, these enemies are not doing anything. Also, hitting it moved it back, which is kind of annoying.
Alright, we're good to go.
Hey, I have a voice! And we also got Sephiroth. And a juicy bone. Ew. Whose bone is that? The heck? Here comes some more! Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks. Okay! Arts are effective when enemies are good at avoiding physical attacks. Arts also make long-range attacks possible, but they require time. Okay. That's interesting to note. So let's use... Arts are effective against foes, blah blah blah. You literally just told me this. Determine the element most effective against your foe and use it. Let's use fire. And you can use speeds up flow of time. That's cool. Yeah, let's use clock up. I'm assuming that's haste. These enemies are really nice to just not be attacking us. Nice. Very nice. You can use Soul Blur, I guess. Oh, that did even more.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Why doesn't she get the voice lines? Crisp Onion. Back attack? Yeah. Let's try using crafts this time around. Since crafts have other effects besides dealing out damage, they're worth a shot. Okay. Crafts have range limits but can be utilized instantly. CP is gained by dealing out... Okay. Crafts are character specific. CP is gradually gained by dealing out or receiving damage. Okay, so that's the third. Morale. Shout to encourage allies, or pummel. Okay, let's use morale, I guess.
Come on.
Come on! What do you have? You have dual strike. There we go. There's that dual strike I was wondering about. You do have 2 swords. Wow, that does a lot of damage. I mean, we also got the strength boost, so there's that, but... Music is pretty fancy.
Piece of cake.
Once the, Juicy Bone again. Once the tutorials are done, I'm gonna start cutting out the battles, but for now... The chest is empty because of you. Nice work, hero. That's kind of funny. That's the first game I've ever seen that gives you text-like choice. That's gonna be locked. Doors rust appears to be locked. A text-like dialogue for checking an empty chest again. What a surprise, another creepy thing. I wish there was an easier way to take care of them. One blow using an S-craft or an S-break should do the trick for just about any enemy. Catch is our CP has to be at least 100 to pull off one of those moves. These devastating attacks can only be unleashed when the CP gauge of the S-breaks are allowed. Actions ignore battle order, that's cool. Can be changed by going to tactics and then set S-break. Okay. Is our CP? Our CP is pretty much max, that's cool. So let's attack you. Okay. Okay, ignoring the battle order. S-grab, change by going to tactics. Press the blank button to unleash an S-break. An S-break cannot be unleashed under the blank. Okay. Now press the break button to try and unleash it. That's kind of... Could have done a better job getting the formatting of the dialogue box there. Using a keyword. I don't know. It's not set to my controller, apparently. I had to press 1 on the keyboard. I'm scared. I'm gonna have to work on the configuration on my own time. Okay, apparently it's 2 for him.
Let's do this.
Is that Johnny on... No, that... It almost sounded like it.
Alright, we're good to go.
I have to look this up. Treasures in the sky. Voice cast. There we go. Juicy Bone, Curative Horn, okay. It is Johnny Young Bosch. Yay! Man, I'm so happy when I can just recognize his voice like right off the bat. Alright. Monster guarding a chest. That's the treasure chest we're after, huh? We made it this far, the rest is gonna be a piece of cake. Seems like we got a little breathing room at least. Let's pay close attention to our battle order this time. There should be a number of ways to get more mileage out of our actions. Let's see, who else do we got? Oh man, someone's Bryce Pappenbrook. Awesome. We got Patrick Seitz. We got Troy Baker. Kyle Hebert. Oh man. Cassandra Lee Morris. Got all the usual suspects here. I'm so happy. Hi, I'm Dovey and I love voice acting and specific voice actors. During battle, there are several bonuses that can be allotted to turns. Turn bonuses have the same effect regardless of whether they're allowed to an ally or foe. Using S-Break to ignore the battle order makes it even jump in and strip an enemy of their turn bonus. So if this was on consoles, like how would that work with the stupid S-Breaks? I don't know. Battle order bonus. These icons indicate bonuses allotted to the battle order. If a bonus icon appears next to the character, they'll receive that bonus. Heal HP, Sephiroth. Man, they really have to work on the formatting. I think it's like that because I chose the bold text option, which pushed everything off. Like a regular text would have, like the regular thin text would have fit normally in there. Okay, so you're gonna get a heal, and then the enemies are gonna all get healed also. So maybe we can try to take out those specific enemies. Firebolt. Let's try to take out that guy. You can use... I like that you have arts and crafts. It's just, I don't know, there's something hilarious about that. So now you're gonna not do anything, and you're gonna get healed for nothing, and to move forward like a jerk. Ow. Sorry, I'm just listening to the music. Also, this battle's going really slowly. I'm gonna set the turbo. Sepith up. Sephiroth. Who's next? You. I should have just attacked. Yeah. Nice. Oh cool, that moves on to us. That's neat. So if you time it right and don't die, let's use a tier thingy on you so that you don't die. He's really enjoying staying back there, huh? Okay, now we're gonna get that bonus because we're cool. How'd you miss that? Let's use fire. Can you please slash him in the face? There we go. Beautiful. And you're gonna sit back there, and let's use crafts. Let's shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. No, let's, I guess, move closer then. Now can I use it? Nope. Hi. Let's just have you move closer, and now I can use this. Hooray! Who's Stephanie Shea? Estelle is Stephanie Shea. Oh, I know you. You weren't allowed as things. Are we ever gonna level up? Probably not. Right, you were Razmian and Indivisible. Mikon! That's what it was. You're Mikon and Tharia. I do this a lot. If you're new to Adobe looking up voice actors, I do this a lot. Let's see. Mikon Tsumiki. Yeah. I'm wasting your time, I know. At least I'm not looking up what anime she's in, because that's gonna take a while. I'm only looking at the games, I promise. She plays Hinata in every Naruto thing ever. Metis in Persona 3, I have no idea what that is. Okay, cool. Anyway, what do we get? Small box. That's weird. There's a couple of boxes inside the treasure chest. In fact, there's not just one, but two. It's kind of interesting, too. I wonder what's inside. It's probably, like, our certification or our bracers or something. We're like, good, I put those there so that you could find them, and now here they are for you. Pretty sure looking inside those boxes doesn't fall under our mission objective. You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones down here who can get away with a teensy-weensy peek, right? If you feel like flunking today's test, then by all means, be my guest. Did you just say the F word? Yep, opening one of those boxes could result in an automatic fail for the both of us. If this were a real job, the contents of those boxes would belong to the client. As long as there were nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them. I know you're right, Joshua, but I can't help myself. If you absolutely have to know what's inside, why not ask Miss Shara when we get back? But for now, we need to focus on getting out of here. Alright. Does it just say the same thing? I look inside the chest again. You flunk! Just kidding. I'm not used to having extra text like that. I feel so spoiled. Oh, and you can use this to leave also. That's neat. Oh. I thought it meant leave the dungeon, but no, that's just the cancel. Stupid Dobie. Stupid. Good work, you two. As a rule of training, I'm going to need to confirm the items in your possession. Here you go. Yep, they're the real deal, alright. I don't see any evidence of tampering either. That was a close one. I figured you would try and set us up like that. Congratulations to the both of you. You have successfully passed your qualification test. You didn't really think something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? So, Shara, what's in those boxes you had us get? Those are me to know and you to find out, after your training is finished. That's enough chit-chat for now, let's get back to work. You two still have some things left to do. Seriously? Didn't you just say we passed the test? You still have to learn about how to report the results of your work. I'm aware that you're both tired, but this is no time to shirk your duties. Let's get back to the guild. When is this day going to be over? Oh, well, no sense in giving up when the finish line is in sight. Agreed. It seems like we're in reaching distance of our goal. Final training is how to report to the guild. Whenever you finish your job, it is your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting how you resolved the situation and the steps you took to get there are all part of your job as a bracer. You can report your results to the front desk in each guild branch. And as you already know by now, Aina is in charge here at the Roland branch. In addition, this is where you'll be paid for your work. I look forward to seeing great things from the both of you. Now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training? Upon approaching the counter, the talk mark will appear. Hello. Receive payment for training retrieval. $500. Current rank is Junior Bracer, 9th class. Hooray. Good job, you two. Seems like you're able to complete your objective without running into any major problems. Another thing to take note of is that depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or decrease in the amount of pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of Mira isn't the only thing you'll receive. You'll also accumulate points, which are known as BP. BP are an indication of your achievements as a bracer. When these points exceed a certain value, you'll advance in rank, and your reward would be a piece of special equipment. Nice. The rank of a junior bracer starts at 9, you go all the way up to 1. Please set your sights on making first rank and work hard. The amount of Mira and BP you'll receive will also be recorded in your notebooks, so have a look sometime later. All that's left to do now is finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Aina, and sorry for putting more work on your plate today than usual. Don't worry about it, training new bracers is important for the future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case. To the bone? And knowing Shara, it'll involve the whip. What's with that smile, Joshua? Let me say again, good work, you two. You have officially completed the entire training course. From now on, you'll be you'll be learning from your own real-world experience. Well then, Sherazard holds up 2 small boxes. Aren't those boxes the ones? In answer to your question, yes, these are the boxes you retrieved during today's test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside, Estelle. Are you saying it's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't the both of you have a look and see what's inside? Sweet! Alright, let's have a look. Estelle and Joshua, open the boxes! Da-da-da-da! Junior Bracer emblem! Yay! Who saw that coming? This crest is... So does this mean that we're... Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright, beginning this day at 1500 hours, you are both hereby appointed as junior bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome into the fold. Did you hear that, Joshua? We've become members of the Bracer Guild! So Bracer now, huh? I think the realization is only now just beginning to sink in. Come on, Joshua. You should be jumping for joy, running around screaming at the top of your lungs like this. Ah! Look at us now, world! We did it! I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed. I hate to interrupt the celebrations, Estelle, but I need to take off now. I have some backed-up work that needs my immediate attention. We understand. You've been spending a lot of extra hours working with us during this busy time for the guild. Before you head out, Shara, I just want to say thanks. Likewise, I appreciate all the trouble you've gone through for us, Shara. Don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of the Bracer's many duties. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago, when your father, Cassius, trained me. So that's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? There's actually much more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. As for the both of you, work hard to become full-fledged bracers early on so you can help guide those new recruits who come after yourselves. In time, I hope to see you both become respectable bracers like your father. Anyway, I'll leave you with that thought. Bye! She's pretty. I just don't get it. Get what? This is Sherazard, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young bracers we're talking about. So why is that she holds Dad in such high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged man who's always out doing who knows what instead of being a father. A no-good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint. From my viewpoint, the Jedi are the evil. It doesn't seem to come as a surprise that you would see him in that fashion. Huh? Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know we qualified as junior bracers. Maybe he'll even still be alive. Right. Oh boy. But I think that is going to wait until the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth1204 with lots of alcohol on the table, I just noticed. This has been Sephiroth1204 with Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Hey there, Soul Joshua. Hi, Ridge. Yeah. We're the youngest ever to pass the exam. Hooray! With Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky for Much Games. .ca. Next time, we're gonna go home. Hooray! Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.